Hey guys, so today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm not going to do a voiceover, so I'm going to do a talk through tutorial. And today's tutorial is going to be a talk through on a spring break dewy waterproof light makeup. So I'm going on spring break really soon, and I want to be able to put on something that's quick, easy, that will last all day in really hot weather, but I'll still look put together. So I don't want to go out wearing nothing, but I don't want to go out during the day with like a huge smoky eye and like all this makeup put on. So what I already started with was my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Primer. Just looks like that. And I dotted that all over my face, and I went a little heavier than usual than what I would do normally with that. The next thing I'm going to go in with is a tinted moisturizer. So tinted moisturizer is great for spring break because you're going to be in the sun typically. I know I am. Tinted moisturizers have a bunch of benefits, including SPF. So having that SPF on your face is really good for not getting sunburn, which you don't want to get. And you should be wearing SPF on your face every day anyway because it'll prevent wrinkles and aging and sunspots in the future. So I'm going to go in with my Lancome Beauty Balm. This has an SPF of 30, which is pretty good. And I'm just putting a little bit of that on the back of my hand and then going in with a really damp beauty blender. And I'm just dotting this all over my face. And I'm just doing a thin layer of this. Like, as you can tell, I don't really have super problematic skin, so I don't need it for the coverage. I more or less just need it for the SPF. So this is what I use on an everyday basis because my skin isn't bad. Now that I have my tinted moisturizer on, the next thing I'm going to go in with is a concealer. I usually would use my Tarte Shape Tape for concealer, but because I want to go a little bit more natural, I'm going to go in with my Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser from Maybelline. So I'm putting this on under my eyes primarily. That's where I have like the most bags and darkness. And then a little bit on my forehead, my nose, and my chin. I'm using my beauty blender to blend that in again, making sure to bounce because people like have heart attacks if you like smear. Okay, so something that's really good for spring break-esque makeup is creams. So I'm going to be using all ColourPop cream face products. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is this ColourPop bronzer in the color Poolside. It's their Super Shock Cheek. It looks just like that. I love the name, especially for this occasion. And I'm just going to use my beauty blender. So my beauty blender is going to be my all-purpose tool for this. I find it's the easiest way to apply these cream products. So I'm just going right into the product with the tip of my beauty blender. So you can see it's getting on there like that. And then I'm just going to bronze up my face here. And then flip it over to blend. Make sure to get the temples and the forehead area. That's very important. Getting your temple and forehead area just kind of balances out your look. Instead of just having bronzer strictly on your cheeks, putting it in all the places where natural shadows would be makes it look more natural and balanced. I'm also making sure to blend down my neck. And then just going over all those spots to make sure I'm really blended out. So I like the way that looks and I'm happy that came out. So now I'm going to go in with some blush. This is called Between the Sheets by ColourPop, and it's just a really nice mauve-y color. So I'm just going to use my beauty blender again with this mauve color. Going directly in there with the beauty blender and then just bouncing this on the apples of my cheeks. And then to bring it all together, I'm going to highlight. So I have two highlights here. I have Wisp and Churro. One is a little bit more golden than the other. So this is Wisp, a little bit more golden there. And then Churro was limited edition, and it's a marbleized, and it's a little more champagne-y. But I think I'm going to go for the more golden look. So I'm going to go in with Wisp and just put this right on the tip of that Beauty Blender. I'm also going to do a little bit on the tip of my nose, my forehead. Just make sure I blend that out. And right on my Cupid's bow. And just a few dots in the chin there. Okay. Now to set everything on the face, I'm going to use just a dusting of translucent powder. So the translucent powder that I'm going to use is my Laura Mercier Universal Invisible Loose Setting Powder. This stuff is amazing. It's really good for baking and it's really good for setting. So I'm just going to knock some into the lid. That was a lot. Put that all over my face. So that will set in all those cream products that we just used. Now for the eyes, I'm doing something really simple. So I'm actually just going to go right in with the highlighter that we used. So that's that ColourPop Wisp color. And I'm just going to put that right on my finger and dot that onto my eyes. And then to set that, I'm going to go in with the Becca Champagne Pop. Like I said before, I'm not being super exact. I'm not being super clean and neat. It's spring break. I'm going to want to run to the beach. I'm not going to want to spend all this time doing my makeup. I'm going to go in with mascara. I'm using L'Oreal Voluminous Original, but in waterproof, so we do not have any smearing. This always fucking happens. So now that I have my mascara on, I'm going to go in and do my brows really quick. Just a soft, simple brow. I don't think any look is complete until you have your brows on. So I'm just using my Anastasia Brow Definer. Starting at the front, using a very light hand and staying towards the bottom of the brow. And then at the front top of the brow. And then just filling it all in. Again, with a really light hand and small strokes. And then I blend with the spoolie that's on the other end. And then just do the same thing to the other eye. So for lips, I'm going to do something really easy, like a chapstick type thing. I'm going to use my Sugar Fresh lip balm, and this is in the color, I guess, berry. It says berry on there, so I guess berry. The last step is the most important step, and it's to set your face with a setting spray. So my favorite setting sprays are by Urban Decay. I love the All Nighter. Right now I have Chill, which looks like this. And it just makes everything last all day, locks it into place, and I think it really, really does its job. So I'm just going to spritz that all over my face. And that's it. So this is the final look. I hope you enjoy your spring break if you're going somewhere, or if you're staying home, relax. It's like the 1 week out of the whole year that I get to just do nothing, and this year is my senior year of college, so I'm going to Miami with my friends, and I am so excited. So with that, please leave suggestions of what you want to see coming forward, and please subscribe, comment, like, anything. I would really, really appreciate your feedback. Thanks.